Hey friends, it's Tree. I'm finally releasing the speed paint from the tutorial I made. In this video, I'm just going to be chattering out here in the background whilst the speed paint goes on, and take you through my answers for the artist meme, so that maybe you could get to know me a little. Art-wise, that is. First off, I want to introduce you guys to my persona, who I'll be drawing to represent me in this artist meme. I did weigh between drawing myself how I really look like, to drawing a persona that encompasses all of my favorite aesthetics. And I decided to go with the latter because it's a lot more interesting for me. My real life character design isn't nearly as interesting. So here's my persona tree, a white haired, blue eyed, and sharp teethed version of me. I actually did at some point have grayish white hair when I bleached my hair last year, and I did have blue eyes back then too when I used to buy colored contact lenses. Tree also has a little leaf sprouting from the top of their head, just to signify being called tree, but really my favorite aesthetics are pretty celestial rather than earthy, though I also like drawing flowers. Tree's clothes actually come from my wardrobe, except on the cropped sweater, along the arms it says Brooklyn, and instead of a star in the middle, it has New York written on it instead. I got it from H&M. Anyway, onto the artist meme. Starting on the top right, between the 7 stages of prep and straight to line art, I guess I'm somewhere in the middle, leaning the tiniest inch towards straight to line art. I usually do rough sketches and then a clean sketch, then lay down my base colors before getting straight to painting. There isn't much when it comes to my setting up. Maybe once in a blue moon I might make thumbnails, but usually when I draw I have 60% of an idea about what I'm gonna draw and figure it out on the way. I'm terrible at planning my drawings. Second question. I'm also in between flats only and renders everything. I'm so lazy when it comes to rendering, so most of the art I make is usually flats with minimal shading. For serious works or when I get really motivated, I will render everything. At this point though, I'm still figuring out how to make painting less pain. When it comes to post-editing, I usually do very little. The most I ever do is a layer of overlays to add more colors and vibrancy to the piece. But most of the time I pretty much forget to do more than that, even though I wish I remembered to actually add a noise texture on top at the end. It's mainly because I get excited to share with my friends what I've drawn, that I hurry to finish it. For colors, I mostly just eyeball it because depending on the piece, eyedropping colors won't work when it's like a nighttime scene, or if I'm trying to convey a certain mood. It's also because I'm partly lazy. For me, it's faster to just eyeball the colors than save a reference, open it up, and eyedrop it. I don't save my references, I just pull them up on my browser. Oh, solo portraits, hands down. I'm a tired boy. I do not have the energy for group pictures. Not gonna lie though, group pictures are really cool, and I am always in awe when I look at shonen anime posters and the hundreds of characters that would fit in one page, all interacting with each other in a fun and interesting way. But sadly, I do not have the talent or energy for those kinds of pieces. I'd say I'm in between pastel and super saturation. I have a few friends on the saturated side, and I'm not as brave as them. But I wouldn't call my color palette on the pastel side either because I tend to default to vibrant colors that are easy on the eyes. Whilst I love to draw more ornate pieces of art, just like with the 70 plus group people illustrations, I just don't have the energy to draw an extremely detailed art piece. It will also be very painful to color a very detailed artwork, so simplicity all the way. Ooh, I'd say I make a lot more illustrations over comics or animation, but I'm really interested in doing animation and I've tipped my toes in comics before. Unfortunately, writing isn't my forte and comics definitely require a combination of writing and art. The most I've ever done are just short comic strips on roleplay scenarios. Rip me, only digital. Paper hates me. I find more joy in drawing my original characters than fan art. Ever since I discovered RPing, imagining and bringing to life my own characters' adventures provide more catharsis than drawing my favorite series' characters. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll be inspired enough to draw fan art, but it's pretty rare for me. Back when I was a young sprite, dreams of making it into art world as an artist was already ruined for me. I don't know where I got it from, but I had already been aware of the poor artist stereotype, so I never really pursued art as more than a hobby. Doing art at school also made me realize how much I hate drawing art to a brief, because it just turned to work and wasn't as fun drawing for myself. When drawing, I do like having audio in the background, be it chill music or someone just talking, but I know for sure when I get in the zone, I won't even realize if the audio has stopped, so I can also draw in pure silence as well. And that's it for the either or questions. Time for the left side. My favorite color is just blue, but since there were two other boxes, I added black and white since those are colors I like to wear a lot as well. My favorite palette is of the sky, ranging from night to dawn. My favorite things to draw are original characters, thighs, tired eyes with long bottom lashes, fashionable clothes, RP scenarios, and animal ears. My least favorite things to draw are everything that I find difficult, which ranges from perspective to a pose I've never drawn before, to landscape or realistic backgrounds. By this I mean backgrounds that have a set location rather than those vague, symbolic kind of backgrounds. With that, this artist meme is complete. If you guys want to try this out for yourselves, the original meme is linked below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and good vibes.